The night shift of Ladder Company 102 and Engine Company 209 are on the job. The engine goes for a short run around the corner to Taffy Place. They've been here before. Vacant buildings are repeated victims of fire. A blaze in the cellar is put out quickly. Meantime, the Ladder Company is handling a fire in another cellar, this time of an inhabited house. The source of the fire is near the boiler, and men take turns hacking away like miners in a shaft. The engine company is back. They've started dinner, scheduled for 8:30 or thereabouts. Nothing very elaborate tonight.
Good meal. Meatloaf. We alternate. We usually alternate. Everybody has a chance cooking, you know. They cook what they want, you know. There's a variety. There's certain guys cooking how to cook certain things, you know, right, you know. Now, being the truck is out right now, you know, I'm just setting in, you know, put it in the oven, so we only eat like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Everybody chips in. Nobody has a special job. They chip in. Maybe one guy will cook one time, another will cook another time. And, we all share it, so it's not that bad. So they say togetherness.
Okay, listen, just before we go and wash up and eat off. We'll be back.
Ladder 102 is in the house again. Lieutenant Cross points out some dangers in vacant houses to which they may have to return.
The back wall of the exposure was out, right? So if we go back, we'll just stay away. Yeah, as much as possible, we'll stay out of the that exposure.
Also, the cellar of that fire building,
Yeah.
there's a passageway, there's a big doorway that goes between the fire building and the adjoining building.
It takes you right to the adjoining
Right, so the fire's in the cellar.
Most of the floors are cool.
There was no way to the roof there either. It's always burned out. So we gotta make sure we get the
And the roof is collapsed too on the
Roofs collapse.
That's what.
Firemen fall through floors. In this one firehouse, there have been almost 200 injuries in the past year. We asked Lieutenant Cross, does he sometimes experience fear?
No, I don't think I do. I fear for someone who I feel maybe I couldn't get to, you know, where it's just beyond it, you know. That's the only fear I have, that I may not be able to reach somebody in time. That's my only fear. It's a challenge, you know, it's exciting. If it wasn't for that, I don't think I would be in it, because the nature of it and the hazards of it, you know, are so great. And if it wasn't for the other things, the excitement, the challenge, and the feeling of satisfaction when you do a good job, when you do save a life, that's what makes it.
Debevoise Street. Another company is already there. The building is unoccupied, for sale. How much of it can be saved?
Okay, let's go. We'll give 119 a blow in here, okay, guys?
Lieutenant Cross and his men go to work.
All right, 30. Let us get in there, sir. You can give me a hand over there, yeah, Mike.
With the fire under control and in the hands of Ladder 119, Lieutenant Cross has responded to another alarm, bringing his crew back to Taffy Place, into the cellar of a building where a new fire has been started. In the building, Lieutenant Cross has found an amateurish Molotov cocktail. He is certain that the new fire has been set.
What they do is they fill the bottle up with gasoline or kerosene or something of that nature, and they'll set it in a different location from where the first fire was, you know, where it is dry. So it's either kids playing or some people get enjoyment out of watching fire.
Later that evening, there is a second fire at the building that was for sale on Debevoise Street. The building is beyond saving, and now it becomes a danger to the firefighters.
We have a lot of injuries in vacant buildings because they're in bad shape. There are stairs missing, there are holes missing, all these type things. And there's no reason to have them. And it's a frustrating thing to go there and to see a fellow get hurt, possibly have to leave the job because of a vacant building.
The evening meal, somewhat overcooked, is served shortly before midnight.
Late tonight. Late tonight. Very late. Yeah, we usually eat about 1:30.
We have a term in the job, we're called brothers. And we are like brothers. And I guess it's because we depend on each other so much in tight situations. At a fire, we're going to depend on each other. If one man isn't doing his job, it could mean somebody else is going to get hurt. And in order to do our job right, we have to work as a team. If we're going to save somebody's life and put the fire out, we have to work as a team. Some nights it does get to you after a while. You can have 10, 15 false alarms in a row. Sometimes the same alarm box. Just about get back in the firehouse and you're back out again. It gets to you. It gets to be a nuisance. But each and every time that we go out, we have that one thought in our mind that someone needs help.
The rest of the night was a rubbish fire and 2 false alarms. For Ladder 102 and Engine 209, a relatively quiet Friday night.